it's great what you're doing here. I can still smell the cooking from downstairs. So it's a breakfast club. Tell us about that and why you started them.
Yeah, we have probably 2 or 3 times a year. Generally in the quieter periods when we're a little bit more time, customers have more time to come in and just spur us off an hour at a time. We get manufacturers like yourselves, Teddington, in. Today we've got Kane gas analysers. They come down with their gear and give us demonstrations, and we offer trade discounts on the day just to generate a bit of extra business when it's in quieter times when we're probably looking for a little bit more business, and it just gives customers a bit more of awareness and insight to see what's out there on the market as well.
Well, it's really good to see you're engaging with customers, and engagement is obviously high in your priorities. So that's pretty good. So you run them 2-3 times a year, so they like the bacon then, these guys?
Yeah, we tend to do a good bacon, a good sausage and mushroom. We always get a bit of stick. Some people want black puddings or a steak or whatever, but yeah, they always do go down really well, and I look forward to doing them. We always get a good response in that, and it's not only that, it's a bit laid back. It's a laid back atmosphere, and people come in, and we get sales off the back of that as well for other things as well. So yeah, they are definitely worthwhile doing.
Well, you can see your customers are very important to you.
Yeah. The only drawback is you go home stinking of cooking and so on, and the building smells for a few days after as well. But no, they are generally very good, and we tend to get a steady flow from the minute we come in to the minute we wrap it up. We normally start around about 9, go through till about 1, and it's unusual for us to get possibly 5 minutes where we haven't got 1 or 2 customers. We're sandwiching around having a chat to the yourself.
No, it's such a great idea. Really enjoyed it today. So just moving on, Steve, tell us a little bit about, I mean, cause we're here today to talk about the frozen condensate issue. I mean, from your end as a distributor, how much of an issue is frozen condensate been?
I think it's a big issue. I think certainly this last winter, where we had a particularly harsh winter, we probably had, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks where we didn't get over into the pluses really as regards temperatures were concerned, and just constant frost and freezing conditions, and that were all the way through the day as well. Normally you get frost in the morning, by 10 mid-morning it's gone, and you're right, but the amount of phone calls we were getting where condensate pipes had frozen, it had backed up the pipe, got into the boilers, the traps had frozen as well, and the traps had cracked. A good example is we were ringing Baxi up to get all the new traps for stock, and they just sold out. So it gives you an example there as to the extreme of the problem, certainly. Yeah.
And your customers were coming into your through your door asking for a solution to the problem.
They were. I think before they did, I think we sort of had it in the back of our minds. This is a problem that needs addressing, you know. And it's surprising that manufacturers haven't sort of come forward a bit more and possibly thought about that when the condensing boilers were in manufacture sort of things. So I think they've just thrown the boilers out there without thinking, and then I think it's a bit poor because it's a case of, well, sort it out yourself after. So I think that obviously, well, definitely there's a big market out there for some condensate protection.
Based on St. Austell. What kind of benefits or what features do you think has Frost Century got?
First and foremost, for me, I think one good thing is not many things are these days. It's British made as well, so it's we're supporting our own industry. The other thing, which I think a lot of people have said, which has been good feedback, is the fact that the probe actually goes inside the condensate pipe as opposed to on the outside. So you're not having to lag it, you're not having to put tie wraps around it and make it, it doesn't look any different basically. So it's aesthetically pleasing, really, so to speak.